And good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is Richard, usually the producer who's behind the scenes, running everything. But tonight I do something called the Oracle of the Unicorns, which are my dodgy readings. So good evening, welcome. Please say hi. Please tell me whereabouts you are. And most importantly, please share. Yes, I know we go on and on and on to you about the sharing, but it really does help. You'll find that SBTV is probably the only channel out there broadcasting every single day, different times of the day, all 100% free. We know there's other channels out there, but they will ask for stars, they will ask for subscriptions, and so forth, where we don't. So we rely on you guys to support us purely just by sharing. And I will moan and moan and moan at you constantly if you're not sharing. And just to let you know, I only go to people who have shared because I'm horrible. Okay, it's that simple. If you can't share, then just tell me you can't share, because the family don't like it or you feel that it's wrong. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that, as long as I'm aware of the situation. My target to beat is 200 shares. Because the horrible lot on SBTV, all them hosts and everything, they're all ganging up against me, trying to beat my shares, and I have to keep on top. That's come out wrong, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's not go into the smut, shall we? So there really isn't a list of some sort, but please share. The readings that I do is purely just for a bit of fun, hence why the title says Dodgy. But if you are looking for a professional reader, then go along and go to our directory and you will find all the people on there who offer readings. And there's quite a few on there. So that's just myspiritualdirectory.com. Go along there and it will tell you, it will ask for your location. You just say yes, and it will find you your nearest spiritualist church, your nearest reader, and nearest healer, and so forth. Okay, so go there. If you hear a little bit of squeaking, let me know. It's not me being tight. It's just that I have a new chair, and I think I tightened the bolts up just a little bit too tight. Just the muscles, you know, especially in the mouth. So it's squeaking, and I'm not liking the squeaking. So, but anyway, shall we say hello to some people, see what everybody's doing out there, and stuff like that. Let's have a look what's going on. Right, let's have a look. We got Maddie's here. Hi Maddie. Hi, Myra's here as well. Aprili, I think I pronounced your name correctly, I'm not sure. You're from Newfoundland, Australia, Canada, Australia. Where did he come from? Hi to Kerry, and Mandy's here in this as well. So it's Myra. Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Corinne. Nice to see you. Who else have we got? Kelly's here as well. Natalie's here. Oh, we haven't got many on tonight. Oh, only 10. I bet if it was Jane, because Jane's meant to be on tonight, but sadly she's not feeling too good. So Jane, I wish you all the very best and hope you can come back very quickly, because I've only got 10 people watching. Usually when you're on, you get a good 50. So no one likes me. That's what it is. No one likes me. There you go. Hi to Lorraine. It's April. Hi, April. Hello there. 5 shares. That's not bad. And we've got no one on YouTube. Wow, that is a first. Is that working? Software says we're streaming. I will do some readings in a minute. I'm just seeing why no one is saying a word on YouTube. Oh well, we don't need YouTube anyway. We can just talk to amongst ourselves in our little room here on Facebook, can't we? Yeah, just be me, Maddie. That's what I am. Hi, Susie. I need help. Okay. You in Connecticut? I can see you need help. What can we suggest to help? Have an ice cream, maybe. I love ice cream. That helps sometimes. Read a book, that can help. Watch a funny TV show, that can help. as well. Hi Debbie, Natasha's here as well. Celestine is here. Deb Clark was all watching the Queen come home back home. Yeah, that is true. Maybe I shouldn't be on actually thinking about it, but I forgot that she was coming back home. But we'll see the highlights later anyway. So there you go. It's not the point. I'm more important. I'm joking. I'm just very joking. Ah dear. Right then. So how are you then, Deb? I bet if we advertise you were on doing mediumship readings, Deb, you'll have a lot more people watching. Anyway, do you like my little mini-me? Say hello, Mr. Mini-me. Give a little wave to everyone. There we go. He's giving a little wave. So are you okay, Mr. Mini-me? Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Go on. Yeah, he's good. There you go. So, little Mini-me. He looks nothing like me. I'm a lot more handsome than, okay, he is, than I am. It's unfair. You should have asked. Yeah, you can come on if you want. Don't bother me. You know what I mean? Can you give me a message from a loved one? I can't, Kathy. No, I'm not a medium. Deb's a medium. I'm getting a bit of an extra large with this belly. I had a nice ice cream earlier on. I shouldn't do it. Really shouldn't do it, but it's the ice cream with the almonds on it. Chocolate and almonds on them. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Well, I didn't want to disturb you, Deb, when you said you should have asked. Besides, you're on next week anyway. Can't keep stealing all the limelight. You know, as they say. Right, automatically. There we go. Right then, shall we just crack on with it then? Who has never had one of my dodgy readings before? Please let me know. And we'll start. Hi Regan. Megan, sorry. So the cards that I'm using is called the Oracle of the Unicorns, and they are by Cordelia Francesco Brabs, and it says enter the enchanted realms of magic and miracles. So that's what I'm using here tonight, and also pulling the cards from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay, I don't know anything about these, so I'll just be reading the comments on the card and leave you to that. So I hope that helps, and go for that. I just pick people randomly. Kerry saying she hasn't. Right then. And Regan saying she hasn't. And don't forget, if you are a VIP, then please put VIP in the comments, because you do get priority on this channel. Okay. You're new. Well, welcome. We do lots of shows on here. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day. Depends on what was going on. But guaranteed nearly every night, apart from a Sunday, at 8 o'clock, there is a live show on SBTV. And usually it would be our lovely Jane, who is a psychic counsellor. She would usually be here, answer questions about love life, which most questions are for, on her show. Will I marry this person? And will so-and-so get back to me? And just all that sort of stuff, really. And it gets rather boring, but don't tell anyone. Kerry's saying she's a VIP. I nearly said vampire then. Amanda says she's a V. Debbie's saying she hasn't. It's okay. If you want to be a VIP, you don't have to, because it's still free. But it does cost me actually money. SBTV is non-profit. We make any money that are kindly donated. What we do with that goes into PayPal, and any bills that we have, for example, the streaming service, the server, the hardware, the equipment, it's all cost money. When we go on location and broadcast, yet again we have a broadcasting equipment that costs us money, and it's a service that we give to you for free. So if you do want to donate, we ask like 37 pence a week. That's all we ask, 37 pence. It works out to be £1.33p a month, and or something like that. And as if you want to, you don't have to. You will still get free readings on this channel. So yeah, but if you are kind enough and you've got that spare change, then by all means do. We get a lot of people come. We get invited to the SBTV lounge, and I am currently building a brand new membership area with a chat facility and video chat, courses and all stuff there. But you do get special discounts and on events and stuff like that as a VIP as well. I have been a bit slack of late because I haven't been organising things, but I do promise that I will be doing that because I've been trying to finish building the new event section. That's SBTV that I launched a couple of weeks ago now. So there you go. So anyway, everyone, let's crack on, shall we? Oh yeah. Right, so Harry, I think I'm saying that correct. Let's have a card for you. So let's put your name on the screen. That one there. There we go. So if you see your name there on the screen, it bounces for some unknown reason and it sorts itself out, then you know the reading is for you. So here we go for you. So as I said, I just do this purely for a bit of fun. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. That is your card for you. And what I feel from this card is that it's about time that you looked within and start making a move on the things that you desire and what you want to do. It's no good thinking, oh, I've got this idea and I want to do this and I want to do that, and then you don't do anything about it. Why? If you have these dreams and you want to make this rebirth, new beginnings, new changes in your life, it's only you who's going to make it happen. There's not going to be so on the door and say, yeah, here we are, I'm your new life. Here, I'll come in and have a cup of tea. It's not going to happen. You have got to make this happen for you. Okay, and once you've done that, then you can start moving forward with yourself. I feel that it's really a good time for any new ideas, or if you are, it's time to blossom, as the expression goes. Okay, and let the world see the inner you. Okay, the real person who you really are. No need to always keep this barrier up, this wall up, so you don't get hurt again. Life is about hurting. Life is about learning from that. And when you've learned from that, you can move forward and start having a new beginning because you have understood and you have learned as to what the situation will be. I also want to say there's someone, I don't want to say manipulation as such, but I feel there's a person around you that are not telling you the whole truth. And so you need to have this realignment in yourself to allow this barrier to come down, but also keep it maintained for those who are trying to manipulate you, i.e. let's do this, let's do that, when you know in your heart that it doesn't feel right. So look into that a bit more. Also, I want to say to you, hold on to something that you love so dearly. Don't just let it go for the sake of letting it go because you can't be bothered anymore, or there's a situation that you think, oh, I just cannot be done with this. Sometimes when you do that, you will lose the love of your life. Now, that could be an animal, it could be a person, it could be a friend. It doesn't matter, but it's someone who's close to you that maybe you're not seeing eye to eye to. Sometimes it's best just to keep the mouth shut, listen to what people have to say, follow your own pathway and what you want to do, and then start doing this new rebirth on yourself. Okay. Hi, Janice. Right, so let's pull you I hope that helps in some way, a Angel Wisdom card. You need some peace around you, I want to say, as well. The Sun. A time of great joy and success, the rebirth. Brilliant symphonies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. Okay, that is your card there. Let's put that back there, put that over there. Hope that helps in some ways. I hope it all works out for you. I really do. It's always nice to have that dream and hold on to the people who you care for and love. Oh, I'm on the hard stuff. The water. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's here tomorrow night, by the way, everybody. Kelly's on YouTube at the moment. And she is here tomorrow night with the lovely Stace. And they're both doing readings. So that's on 8 o'clock tomorrow. That'll be fun. I have something looking forward to. What else have we got? Who else have we got? Good evening, Tony, to you as well. Janet's here. Hello, Janet. Who was first on? Maddie J was on first. So let's give a card to Maddie. Maddie, I hope you're still here. And then we can give you a card too. And she shared apparently as well. Good. We like it when they share. How are we doing on the shares anyway? Let's have a look. Oh, we're not bad. We got 7. Better than none, I suppose. I shall look at those people in a moment who's been sharing and pull them a card as well. So Maddie, thanks very much for sharing. Oh, I can't shuffle the cards tonight. They're flying all over the place. So Maddie, this card is for you. An adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Okay. That is your card. And that for me is saying to you, obviously it's quite obvious on the card with the adventure, that opportunities are there for you for the taking if you want them. Of course, it's like anything, we have opportunity, all of us have opportunities, but dare you take the adventure. So you may be thinking about starting a new relationship, you may be starting a new job, or maybe starting something new, which are you sure that it's going to fit? Is it going to work for me? If it doesn't work, well, I'm going to regret it if I do this and I move on to that. Sometimes we have to take that adventure and look into the possibilities of where our life goes to. Okay. And I feel what this card is trying to say to you is just, why don't you explore? Why don't you take this adventure? Just step into the unknown and enjoy your life. Because sometimes we live in a world that it's a routine. We do the things that we always want to do or get told what to do. So when you come away from the norm, it's exciting, it's fun, and we want to keep hold of that excitement. And I feel this is what you need. You need to release the belief that you have to do the same thing. Get up, go to work, come home, have something to eat, watch a bit of telly, go to bed. Well, not telly, but SBTV, of course. And it's the same routine. Change that routine, make new friends, start a new relationship, do the things that you want to dream of doing. So I also get something to do about research. I don't know if you're researching something or you like your history or anything to do with education, but I do see that around you as well, going off with that. It's also trying to find the funds, and I get a feeling that the funds are going to be coming your way to help with this venture of something or other, but it's very positive that I feel. Also a possibility, which is quite easy, anybody can say that, a house, a swap or a house coming your way, or a change in property. Is that okay? And it's just going to come out the blue, but there is definitely a travel around you, hence the adventure. And I just want to say, give yourself this permission, okay, to have a big vision, enjoy this journey, manifest those dreams that you want to do. Hold on tight, because it's going to be a hell of a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Oh, that's a Rowan Keating song, isn't it? Yeah. Life is a roller coaster, gotta ride it all night long. That's quite rude. Anyways, that's what he says in the song. Disgusting. Oh dear. All right, let's give you one of these angel wisdom ones. I have no idea if she's still on or not. She's probably done a runner. What have we got here? The High Priestess. That's like me on a Saturday night. meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Yeah, it is. Develop your initiative, gifts, and trust the wisdom you receive. There you go. Ignore what that card says. You're definitely going on an adventure. Ignore that one. Time for action. Rubbish. Right. So anyway, that's your card. Let's throw that one in the bin. So there you go. That was that. Who else can we pick on next? I mean, go next. Janice is saying, hello Richard, hope you are good. Please can I have a card? Thank you. I am very well, thank you very much. Yeah, how about you? Are you good? I'm always good. If I'm not good, I'm moaning. If I'm not moaning, then I'm probably asleep. Something like that. Anyway, I like a good old. We all like it releases endorphins. We all know that's a proven fact. So yeah, good old moan. Get it all out, that's what I say. So Janice, this card is for you. And it says hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. There you go. That is your card. And as it says, we've got to have that hope in our lives, haven't we? Because if we just give up, and then there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing. Our dreams diminish, and we don't want to do anything. So if we have this hope, I hope every single week that I'm going to win the lottery. Every single week. And do I ever win it? No. They say send that intention out. I hear so many mediums say send that intention out. The universe can hear you. They will give you what you ask for. Yeah, well, it's been 20 bloody years and I'm still waiting. No, my luck. I win the damn thing and die the next day. You know, I shouldn't say that, but there you go. Isn't that a song? Elvis down the chip shop. Where's Elvis? Something like that. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I know nothing. So anyway, hiya Rosemary. Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look. So hope for you. Okay, let's have a quick look. What do I get from this card? And when I say that, it just means when I look at it, what do I feel about the card? And that's when I start yabbering on. Janice, do you do any time? And I shouldn't ask questions, but I'm not a medium. That's different. That's a different show altogether. I want to say that sometimes we shouldn't just give up if it doesn't work for the first time. Okay, you got to keep going. I know you're a strong person, but I feel at times you just sit there and go, no, and you cry within yourself. Okay, or you feel sorry for yourself. I don't mean to be embarrassing you, and I apologise if that's the case. That's not what my intention is. But I feel a lot of this is unnecessary. You don't need to look into that. You are a beautiful, wonderful person. And when you start believing in yourself, you would realise that you don't need this hope because you have the strength within you. You have this love within your heart that you give out so much love, so much passion to people, and all you ever do is ask for it back, and it doesn't seem to be going your way. But all I want to say to you is learn or listen to what you've done in the past, because there is a turning point. The worst is behind you, as the card said. There's a turning point which you're going to look back and think, I've learnt this, I've learnt that, and I've learnt that. When I look back at my life, just as an example, I've always worked in media, be it television, web design, radio, graphics, magazines, and it's always been media. And I never thought, after all those years, and also in education, teaching as well, and when I look back of all that knowledge that I've gained over the years, I never really thought that ended up running my own online TV channel. So all that knowledge that I've gained over the years is now paying off. And that's what I want to say to you, is that all this knowledge that you have over the years, it's going to start having this turning point. And believe you me, young lady, you're going to feel so positive. You're going to be so good within yourself, because there's going to be a new project. There's going to be a new idea that you keep thinking about. Think, oh, well, I'm going to do it. Will it work? Yes, it will. Give it a go. And if it doesn't work, at least you can turn around and say, I've learned from it. I've had a good experience. My advice is, don't keep blaming spirit. They don't interfere with that, in my belief. That's just my belief. So therefore, if you achieve something, it's because of you. Pat yourself on the back, okay? And when you do that, I can reassure you that this new beginning and this blessing are on your way. Focus purely, okay, on the outcome, what you want, not the negatives or how it can be done. Think of how you could achieve it. Don't look back, keep going. And I feel this time next year, you're going to go, you know, that Richard was a very wise, good looking man. Absolutely. Not much about the good looking, but you never know. But be patient on the journey. Okay. Just look at everything before you take your next step. But if you take this step, then you realize that you're on the right path. Okay. Hope that helps in some way. But I'm going to pull you a Angel Wisdom card. Come on, be honest. How many of you who saw the Hope card had that song in your head? Oh, to give me hope, Joanna, don't you give me hope. Come on, how many of you? Or was it just me who's lonely and sad? The Empress. With the little, you look at that little unicorn in its hand. Look at that. Take time. There you go. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams, creative projects with very successful abundance and prosperity. Exactly what I said. There you go. There you go. You give me hope. Right, okay, who we got? We got Jeanette. She asked for a card as well. You don't even know that song, Terry? God, I thought you was old. I thought you might have known that. Isn't it Bob Marley who sang it? I'm not quite sure who sang that. I don't know. Give me hope. That's the only words I know. Thank you very much for the virtual hug, but not too tight because I'm very fragile. You ain't doing there, Mini Man? Yeah, he's doing all right. Yeah, I think he's doing all right. You doing all right? Yep, yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, he's doing all right. Okay, let's have a look. This one is for Jeanette. As I say, if you see your name on the screen under little mini-me, then that's for you. The card is for you. And you've got dance. Allow your body to music. Oh, sorry. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Come on and dance with me. Dance with me, baby, no more. Oh dear. I should be on X Factor and get booed off. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know what I'm smoking, but it's good. I don't even smoke, but there you go. Hey Nadine, nice to see you. Right, so what do we get for you then, Jeanette? With this, you are welcome, young lady. Dance. Right. Come on. How many of you dance in your kitchen? No one's around. You got a spoon in your hand. The song comes on the radio, and you start dancing like an idiot. And you're using the spoon as a microphone, including a wooden spoon you might have taken out the drawer, and you start singing. You know there's no one around and you just do it. You think you're on the X Factor, or you think you're on Britain's Got Talent or any other talent show, and you're pretending that you're singing in front of the audience and everybody's cheering. Come on, own up. I bet you do it. I bet you do. And the reason why I'm saying that is because doesn't it feel good? When you're dancing and you're singing to yourself and no one's around, you just letting your hair down and you're having fun. And I want to say this to you, Jenna, it's time for you to have fun. Okay? If you want to go out and enjoy yourself, do it. I want to say don't stick with this negative energy that is around you. Okay? Because when you have people that cling on to you and they just drain this energy from you and they just constantly go on and on and on and on and never give a bit of laughter or say something funny, it's just negative all the time. These people drain the energy from you. And I just want to say to you, Jenna, it's about time you looked at the people who you want to call friends. Real friends you can trust. These are the people that you need to associate yourself with All the other people that are there, just get rid of. They don't need you. They bring you down. They have this negative energy around you, and you need to start building this positiveness around you. Okay, start thinking about the desires in your life that make you happy, be it a meditation, meeting people, socializing, or whatever the case may be. You need to do more of this, because you need to let go of any negativity that is around you. Negative thoughts, always thinking it's always me. Why can't I be positive? And stuff like this. I'm not saying you're a negative person, but I feel with the people that you're a situation, including the TV shows, whatever you do, don't watch anything on the BBC, especially their news. It really can't be believed. And think about it, they get £3.2 billion a year in profit. And at this time and day where nearly all of us are struggling with finances, why don't the BBC say, look, we want to help you. We get 3.2 billion, but if we cut the TV license to, let's say, £60 a year, that's going to help you for the next 2 years. They're still going to get over £1 billion, but do they? No, they don't, because it's all about greed. So there you go. Anyway, that's me. That's my moaning there. So let's get back to where that is. So when you start to dance, you start to have this freedom, and I feel that this card is saying to you, Jenna, that you need to have this freedom. You need to let yourself go, and don't worry about the doubts and the fears, because we've all got to face the doubts. We've all got to face the fears, and that's what makes us a better person. Okay. And lastly, I want to say to you, if you are enjoying yourself, your body, the physicality of the body, you start to get energized. You start feeling better. Even if you are restricted, maybe go for a walk if you can. Go for a little run if you can. Exercise, even just by walking for an hour or so. It's really good for you. It helps the body, and I think this is what you need to do. And if you can't get out, dance away. Okay, I hope that helps in some ways. I'm now going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card. And the card is, I think it's a Queen of, I don't know, Queen of something. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, materialistic, oh, I can't even talk tonight. You know what I mean. The ability to make everything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. Okay, those are your cards in some ways. Now, is that song on your head still? Hope, give you hope. Right, who else? Let's have a look first at who's sharing. I only give people who share because I'm a miserable old bugger. So don't forget, tomorrow at 8 o'clock. There's something on in the afternoon, but tomorrow night we have, and no one's registered as a VIP either. Boo. You are welcome. We got Karen Humphrey. Hi Karen, put your name on the list. We got Sarah here as well. Kelly, Nadia. How's the love life, Nadia? I hope it's going okay for you. We got Tracy Turtle here as well. Kerry Farmer. Rosemary Barker. Rosemary Barker. There we go. Rosemary Barker. Hopefully you're still here, Rosemary. Rosemary, this card is for you. Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. Obviously, I don't know you. I don't know what's going on in your life, Rosemary, but I feel what this card is trying to say to you is that, as it clearly states, is strength. And sometimes we need this strength in our lives to whatever the situation is to surviving and keep going. And I want to say, I don't know if you noticed, but my mood's completely changed. That I feel that I want to go serious and say to you that at this time of need, in whatever's going on in your life right now, just know that there are people around you. Just have the strength to keep going, because there's people there who can support you, who can guide you and be there for you when you ask. You just got to ask these people support. Sometimes people get embarrassed to ask for help. You do have phone number companies that you can call and get support. There's always something there that can give you this strength to carry on. And when you look how strong, as it come into it, look at the eyes. I don't know if you can see it on here. These lovely purple eyes. Some might see it as blue, but I see it purple. Okay, and it's just a pure black horse, and it's, for me, it's absolutely gorgeous. But it's looking very stern. It's looking where it wants to go, and I feel this is what you need to do with this. Think about the deep intuitions that you have, your psychic ability, your sensitive, your third eye, or your butterflies, as they call them, your sixth sense. Work with that, okay? And sometimes we got to let grief to take hold of us, how it's meant to take off, because people grieve in different ways. Now, that doesn't have to be grief as in a passing. It could be grief of losing someone, a pet, a situation around you, a loss. Whatever the loss is, it's a grief. So whatever's going on at this moment in time, just know that I will send out some healing thoughts. I expect everybody else here will send out healing thoughts and say to you, whatever you're doing, you may feel vulnerable right now, but just know Spirit and everybody else around you can support you and guide you wherever they can. And there is a small gift coming your way, and I don't know why I want to say that, but I just want to say that to you. Let's pull you an Angel Wisdom Tarot. It says here, I think it's the Ten of Wands, I think, working too hard or too many hours. You need a balance in life. Let others help you. There you go. Have problems due to stress. And that's one thing we don't want, do we? Okay. Hi, Wendy. So there you go. Hope that helps in some way. How you doing, Wendy? You all right? Right, I'm going to pick on Kerry Farmer. Kerry Farmer is next. The mood's all changed. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but the mood's changed. And this one is trust. Leap into the unknown. Move forward. Believe you will fly. I believe I can fly. You would if I pushed you off a cliff. But anyway, women first. And all that. So, trust. Hi, Jade. Hope you're doing well. I see I've lost it. I've lost what I was going to say. That'll teach me being a silly little boy. There you got it. It's got to be done, isn't it? You got to have a giggle in life. Why can't you have a giggle? People too serious at times, far too serious. And Kerry, what's that? We can spam Richard with selfies. No, don't spam me with selfies. It all depends what type of pictures you're sending. Butterfly pictures. I love butterflies. So there you go. There you go. That's what I meant by that. Yeah. Anyway, oh dear, let's have some water. There you go. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. I do appreciate that. It does help us keep our channel free. And I am slowly, when hopefully it'll be finished by Christmas, I am building a brand new membership area for the VIPs, where you have your own chat room, video and audio, a little forum, a bit like Facebook, so you can post sort of thing, but you don't have to log on to Facebook or YouTube. We're going to do a live broadcast in there as well, and that's just for example, we might have some guests coming in, giving readings, and that'd be purely just for the VIP, and that'd be open 24/7, where you can even start your own live chat with other members as well. So it's going to be very exclusive, and all that for only £1.33p a month. There you go. So anyway, moving on. Right, who we get? Kerry. Sorry, Kerry. Right, okay. I think at this moment in time, I want to say to you about moving forward. I don't know if you're planning to move home or planning to move into a different direction within your life, but whatever that is, which I do feel that is the situation, there is definitely a change, but you have to trust in your own abilities. Don't trust in spirit, because that's not what they're there for, in my view. You can only achieve these things yourself. Okay, if you trust in your abilities, trust in your intuitions, it will go forward. And there is definitely a time for change. Hence why when you look at the horse here, that it is planning to, should I jump, should I leap, should I do this, do I trust myself? And when the Pegasus starts to jump, it automatically starts to fly. And that's what you have to do. You have to have this letting go of the fear of change. If you've been in such a routine, thank you, Alana, remind me to give you a reading. When people have this fear of change, we don't think about moving. We don't think about making change. We think, oh, well, I've settled here. I've got so much stuff. Well, if you've got so much stuff, then throw the damn things away. I hear it all the time. Oh, I've got so much junk. And well, you've just said the word junk. Throw it. Believe you me, you won't believe. Well, you might believe this. I don't know. About a year or so ago, I was sorting out, and I actually took a photograph, and I think I put it on the lounge. I'm not sure. I thought, right, okay, I need to get a new pair of shoes. I'm worse than a woman, I think. I went out and bought a load of shoes. I did a count. I thought, right, I want to clear out my walk-in wardrobe. I need to sort out an area for all my shoes. And I counted 32 pairs of shoes. And most of them I never even worn. I just liked the look of them at the time. And I thought, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. So I thought, that's it. So I went through all my clothes that I believed I would fit back in again. I think, no, I'm not 24. I'm definitely not going to fit in a size 28 waist again. And I had all these jeans and tops. I'm thinking, why am I keeping this? I am never going to wear these again. Charity shop, here we come, sort of thing. And it was such a good day, because it was just clearing everything out. And I realised that after throwing so much stuff away that I didn't need, we all have junk drawers. I think I've got about 4 or 5 in my place. And I keep going through, I don't need that. I haven't used that in years. And you're thinking, well, I won't use it. If I haven't used it in 4 years, when am I going to use it again? So I feel with this, you need a clear out, in other words. Okay. And when, oh, you are thinking of moving. Oh, great. So when you start looking at all the things that are not really necessary, once you start clearing out, you realise that, yeah, if I've made this change by being assertive and saying I'm getting rid of this rubbish, then the mind starts to clear. You're not having all this other mundane things that are in your mind. And once you have a cleared home, and you have a cleared mind, because you're not worrying about the mess. It should be tidy, or whatever the case may be. Is Richard coming over for tea? Got to make sure it looks nice, sort of thing. And so once you do that, I feel it's going to be, Lisa, it is a lot of shoes, trust me. And I threw so many out. Well, I didn't throw them out. Took them to the charity shop. I went to the charity shop. I had all these bags. Sorry for the sniff. And I just see what I want to sniff or something. And went into the shop and I said, oh, I've got a load of bags, clothes and shoes and shirts and office shirts and whatever. No, we don't want them. We got too much clothes and shoes and stuff. I said, okay, then do you know any other place that would take men's clothes and shoes? Oh, yeah, we'll have them, she said. We didn't realise it'd be men's shoes. We always want men's clothes. I thought, oh, there you go. So they took the whole lot in one shop. Brilliant. I didn't go back and forth again. But anyway, So I hope that helps in some way. I don't know where I went off there, but it's talking about a cleared mind. Have trust in your faith, in your belief. Things will move forward when you put your belief to them. That's what I wanted to say to you. And that was a quick. So I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card. And the card says, negative thoughts manifested into real challenges. Fear surrounds money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. There you go, that is your card, and there's obviously an angel behind on the head and a lovely little picture again. I think it's a 5 of coins for that card there. Okay, hope that helps in some way. DVDs and clothes, yep, sell them online, make some money. There you go, there you go. Saying that though, do they still make DVDs and Blu-rays and all that? I have no idea. I haven't gone in that side of a shop for years. Yeah, there you go. Something I'll have to look into that. Right. Who else? Who did I say I would? Alana, wasn't it? And then Lisa after that. Hi, Louise. Nice to see you. So, Alana. Don't forget, if you are a VIP, let me know. Shout out, and then I'll pull you a card. Goddess. I love this card. Look at the colours, the butterfly, the unicorns. I love it. And it says here, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. Oh yeah. I don't know. Oh dear, I'm cracking up. So Goddess. See, you won't get this on a normal. If Jane was here, she's too serious. She's all serious. If whatever, you know. So, hi, Wendy Lindsay. She was on earlier on today doing her crystal ball. She looks into her ball. Oh dear. I don't know. Does it cover up in mist? How do you see it, Wendy? Do you like see images? I don't know. Anyway, let's not go there. And we have Polly Harnett here as well. She comes on all the time, Polly Harnett. Right? She is a host on here as well, and she always asks for a card, and I usually give her a card. And you know what? She never pours me a card when she's live. Never. So, Miss Harnett, you're not gonna get a bloody card here, woman. So. There you go. Oh, by the way, just another thing. If there's any mediums who want their photographs doing, I am meeting up with Paul Cecil later on in his studio because he wants some new headshots and things. So I am going to put a post up. So if anybody else wants some new headshots, all free, you can always buy me a cupcake or something. And come along to his place. I'll be putting an advert up about it, and I'll do some new promo shots. There you go. Polly is great, and she deserves a card. Well, yeah, but you would say that, Polly. Anyway, Alana. I would always pull a card for you if you asked Meanie. No, I don't like asking, because it's what will be will be. That's what I say. I will get round to this guy, Paulina, saying, "Get Alana, get on with it." That's what she's doing. You know, so I'll get on with it, you know. Anyway, Goddess. So what do I feel about this? When you look at, this is going to be a bit of biology here now. I don't know where I'm going with this, but bear with me. It's not a bear, but it's a cuddly toy instead, but it's not a bear. But anyway, sad joke. When you look at the female body, you look how wonderful it can, what it is and what it can do, how it can produce another human being. The love that it has for its fellow being. Not everybody, but there is majority rules, of course. How it can create its milk, its the love for the child, which is just embodied from the day you conceive. This love grows stronger and stronger and stronger. And us men, yeah, you're allowed. Us men, we will never get that feeling we will never get that feeling of giving birth. We can have certain types of feelings when you're kicking a certain area, but isn't it amazing how when we look back at the feminine, the female, the woman, the lady, the girl, how beautiful it is, because you are a beautiful being. And I want to say to you, Alana, this is what you need to do. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are beautiful. You are a goddess to what you believe is you. He seems to talk a lot. Is that normal? Oh yeah, Louise, this is nothing, love. Absolutely. I would talk and talk and talk and talk. See, Polly, I've cottoned on to Polly. When she calls and says hi to me, she says, I've got a reading in half an hour. So she knows I've got half an hour to give her all the gossip. Otherwise, I'll be on and on and on and on. But as I said, if I do this purely for a bit of fun, I am not a serious oracle card reader. If you do want a reading with someone, you've got Polly Harnett, you've got Wendy Lindsay, you've got Matt and Kirsty, and Jane, who are on this channel, who give professional paid readings. And they also on the channel as well who give free readings. So if you are looking for someone who doesn't talk as much, apart from Jane, then I'm gonna get slapped for that one. Then go and see them. But anyway, Alana. So I've just seen what you said. You're not happy with your weight, but sometimes we have to look into ourselves for the beauty. There's always something in our body we don't like. Me, I look at the mirror and go, oh, hello. I am who I am. Yeah, I moan about my belly and my chin and so forth, but I'm happy who I am as a person, because I know the people that love me for who I am and for the person I am. And that is what I'm trying to say to you, Alana. Be happy with who you are. And if people have an issue with you, that's not your problem. That's theirs. Because if you can show people how positive and how happy you are, and if they don't like that, that's their issue, not yours. So don't allow them to disempower you with this negativity. Have this condition of love around you. Be around people that you love. Be around the people that you care for, because they will give it back to you no end. And if you start doing that and you start feeling yourself as a goddess, you will feel better in yourself mentally, physically and healthier, because you got to look after the body. You only get one chance at this. And once we move forward and as we start getting older, things fall out, mainly men's hair, and all other things happen, and we can't do anything about it. We're just going to go with it. And if you're happy with yourself, what right has anybody got to say anything about you, trying to bring you down, say negative things, say lies? It's not important. Who cares what they say? You will always know the truth, and those around you will also know the truth, and that's the most important thing. So be that goddess, look into that mirror and go, well, hello, as Joey would do. Okay. So Alana, I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom Tarot. And just for everybody else who can't, oh, there's Jane. you cheek. Sorry, you all got to listen to him instead of me. Well, there you go. Awakening. What did I just say? What did I just say to you? Awakening. A temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness and charitable actions. There you go. I might as well just read that card. It would have been a lot easier. With all the waffling and talking about a waffle on and stuff like that. I actually tell the host to get on with it and stop waffling. Anyway, who else did I say a card for? I'm going to do a card later on for Jane, Wendy and Polly, because they always come on this channel and they give so much love and energy and advice to everybody during their shows. So I'm going to give them a lot of bullshit, advice as well for the cards. But I did say after Alana, absolutely Alana, hubby always says I look great the way I am. It's because he loves you for the person that he's with. And that's the most important thing, is that you are happy as you are, and he, she, or whatever is happy with you, and the people around you are happy. Who cares if people don't like the way you are? Their issue, not yours. Don't worry about them at all. And we love you for the way you are as well. You are really good at those cards, Richard. Yeah, I drew them myself. No, not really. Right, who was it? I can't remember who it was. Who did I say it was? It was after Alana. I said someone's name. And no, it wasn't Polly, before she jumps on the bandwagon. I can't remember who it was. Sarah, I see on the list as well. Sarah, remind me. Squiffy Squires. Say that when you're drunk. Squiffy. Oh, it was Louise. He said, I read that one out. It broke my heart. I don't know. I'll give you a lovely reading, Richard, if you give me one. But I'm not a medium, because you may all in medium. I'll read that again. Sorry. I give you a lovely reading, Richard, if you give me one. That's it. I'm off. Adverts. Oh dear, behave. Oh dear. Who are you? I am not a medium, because you are my all-in medium. Ah, thank you, Nadia. That's sweet of you. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Sorry you got to listen to me. Yeah, I read that one already. It was me, Joanne Lewis. You had a reading the other day, Joanne. Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. See? At least someone was honest. Lisa Pearl. You said my name. Oh, gosh. So tomorrow we have Kelly McKeaton and Stace Shaw. There are regular viewers to the channel, but they also do readings, and we're giving them the opportunity to come on tomorrow night and offer you guys readings, and that starts at 8 o'clock UK time. That's 8 PM, I should say. So please come along and support them. They have to put up with me. They're not as professional as Wendy, Polly, Alison and Deb, and sorry, Alison, she's not a reader. And Wendy and so forth, so they have to put up with me. So you got to send them a lot of support and lots of shares as well. Really make them look good. Not that they're not good, but I'm going to shut up now. Right. Good night, Terry. Sweet dreams. I just seen our bedtime for me. Night all. See you tomorrow. Courage for you, Lisa. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay, that's your card for you. Hey, Sue, no, not yet. So you still got time. Right, so Lisa, with this card, obviously I read these cards how I read them. I don't know what they mean. I just plod along as they are. So I feel what I want to say to you, that sometimes we have to have this fear in our lives so then we can understand other emotions. Because if we don't have fear, how are we going to know what's good, if that makes sense? And sometimes when we have a fear, we don't want a negative outcome in our lives, but we have to have this courage to keep waking up every morning and keep going for the people we care for, but for ourselves, so that we can get through this. And I feel what I want to say, that you're at this moment in time being bombarded by a lot of negativity around you, a lot of lower vibrations, shall I say, that are around you. I'm not meaning spirit, I mean other people are, like I said to the other person, are bringing you down. Now this could be children, this could be a situation with a younger generation, that it's just a lot of stress for you at this moment in time. And even though there should be a third party there to help, they don't seem to be helping or supporting the way that they should be, which is sad. But if you remember that you are a powerful being, you can be in control. You can't let these people just rule you for your life. It is your life and your life alone, and it's only you who can tell you what you want to do with it. Okay, I want to say to you that you really should shake this sense of being insecure. Okay, because if we live our life of being insecure, then we never face the situations head on, and we just always run away, okay, from the situation that is happening. And in our lives, we have to face these situations so then we can go stronger, we can have the courage to move forward and be a better person. Because if you don't, then you're just going to go backwards, you can be untouchable, you're just not going to face these situations. And when you start to get older and look at your life, you're going to think, why didn't I do that? Oh, I missed that opportunity. Oh, I wish I did this. Or I wish I did that. And it's going to be a life of what ifs, instead of saying, I did, or I tried, or I conquered, I had the courage to. And every time you walk forward and every step that you make on your path, you've got to realize that it's not spirit next to you, it's you next to you, walking by your side, who's carrying you through all the situations. It's you who is getting yourself through this. Okay? Listen to your inner self, be courageous in whatever you want to do, and make these choices and stand your ground against these negative people and people that empower you. Stand up and you'll find that your life is not just a field of illusion. It will give you this sense of purpose with your life and where you're going. It's all to do with trusting yourself, loving yourself, and being the person that you really should be. Okay? Don't look back to your past. That's what I want to say to you. Okay, let's just you are welcome. Let's give you a card from the Angel Wisdom. Oh, loads of them just threw out. How horrible. How dare they throw out like that? How rude. You wanted one. And this is the card. The moon. Blue moon. I don't know where that came from. Wasn't that from the film Grease, wasn't it? Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Then they do a moonie. Get it? Moon, blue moon, moonie. Yeah. Anyway, listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Duh. Just said all that. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. There you go. Alright, what I just said. Alright. That's that. That's in your mind now, isn't it? That's going to be in your mind before you go to bed. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a beat in my heart, without a love of my own, it's the water, you know, there's something in the water, there must be. Right, where are we? Right, I said I would give Jane, Polly, Sarah and Wendy. Wendy, you still on? Let me know if you are. Let's do that. And then I'm going to be doing Kelly and Joanne for a card as well. American Werewolf in London, was it really? I thought it was Greece. No, it wouldn't be Dirty Dancing. I don't know. No idea. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, so I don't know if Wendy's still here, so I'm going to go to Jane, and then we're going to go to Polly, and then we're going to go to Kelly and to Joanne, Tony. I'm trying to squeeze as many as I can in. Jane, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honour your gentleness. Speak words of love. Well, I don't think that card's a load of naff, to be honest with you. There you go. Jane tells you as it is. That's what we love about our Jane. But Are you loving yourself though, Jane? Behind all that laughter, the love that you give to people, the advice that you give to people, the gentleness that you give to people, are you really doing it? Thank you, Wendy. Are you really being you? Behind this persona where everybody sees this Jane of being happy and laughing and giggling, giving a good advice, behind those closed doors, are you looking after yourself? Because I feel that this card represents being sensitive, a gentle soul, and a connection with other people, including animals. And I feel sometimes you just want to shut the world off. You just want to close the doors, close the windows, and just say, you know what, enough is enough now. I've gone through so much. And we, obviously I know Jane, and we know what's been going on in her personal life. And I feel what I want to say to you is that this noisy world, sometimes we just need to shut out. And we just need to have the desire for peace and quiet. And I feel this is what you need to start looking for, is this peace. Stop being a yes person. Stop running around for other people doing things. The adults, they can do things for themselves. Okay, it's their lives now. Okay, I believe I don't believe, I know factually that your way of communicating is different, and I feel that your psychic abilities will be nurtured, and I'm pretty sure you have plenty of mentors around to guide you in that way. It's going to be different for what you expect. Don't repress anything. Allow it to come through the way you want it. It's going to be different, and it will just, that fine tuning will work. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but if you address the conflict within yourself, the mind will be a lot at ease for you to go forward. Okay. Also, there's going to be a situation that you do need to confront. Can I just give you some advice? Listen. Okay. Just listen. Whatever the situation arising, and it's happening like now, listen to what they have to say. Keep your opinions to yourself. Just acknowledge what they've said. I said, I understand what you're saying. Thank you. And leave it. Okay. And then think about it later. Don't respond, because that's going to be a response that you would give, which may cause more issues. In other words, keep your mouth shut, if I can say that. Okay. Also want to say to you, there is a change with, I know that you work for the NHS. I believe there is a change there. I don't know if you move in departments or whatever the case may be, but there is definitely a change around there. Because why I'm saying that is that when I look at the card, and if you look at it slowly, I'll bring it up so you can see it. You can see that she's comforting this horse, or is the horse comforting her? So for me, that's, and with the sunset happening there, I believe that's a new beginning, a new change, and I feel this is to do with work, something to do with comfort. Okay. I also want to say to you about this, your conscious mind. Okay, keep this at peace. Don't let things just keep going round and round and round all the time. And you said, I am not forgetting to look after myself, hence why I got my feet up, and instead of me. Yeah, because you definitely know the rules. If people don't, if someone's planning to come on the channel, even if they have a sniffle, the answer is no, they don't come on the channel, because health and family is far more important than an online TV channel. Okay, so there. I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom Tarot card. The Hermit. You know what this means. You know about tarot cards, I don't, so I'll just read what the wording says. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Exactly what I said, but that said it better. There you go. I hope that helps in some way. Okay. Right, I'm going to go to... you're spoiling me now. Nah, you don't get nothing from me. Oh, I might treat you to an lunch every now and then. You never know. Right, so I said Joanne, I said Kelly, and also said Sarah. So I'm going to jump to Kelly first, and then I go to Polly, and everybody else that pops in there at that moment in time. I'm going to start doing a quick fire round because I've just seen the time. So Kelly, this is for you, my dear. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. This is one of my favourite cards. Those who have watched the show regularly, this is one of my ultimate favourite cards. I think there's about 4 or 5 in this deck that I really love it, and this is one of them. I love the way the horse just stands and the sunlight beaming right through the hair, and I don't know if you can see it, which you probably can't, but right on the top of the horn there, there's like a little glow of light, which for me is inspiration, light bulb moment, if that makes sense. Excuse me. So what I feel with this card, Kelly, for you is that I know that you do readings, and I'm aware that obviously because you're on here tomorrow night, otherwise you wouldn't be. And I think this, with your spirituality, is growing, it is changing, and there's going to be a more, as the card says, awareness of situations that are going to be around you. I get schooling or education around you that is causing issues, or they have been causing issues. Be aware of people not being honest around that, and also to do with finance there as well. But I feel you're going to be doing more and more lives if you trust in yourself, if you believe in yourself and what you're doing. You will receive support from mentors and different mentors that is going to around you. There's a change in this divination, the way you work as well. And I also get the feeling at this time is that if you slow down your mind, you will hear more. Don't second guess. Go with it. The other people, it will say, that makes sense. Okay? Be aware of the truth and the reality that is around you for reasons that situations are there that can get very confusing for you. Keep your mind focused on where you want to go and what you want to do. And when you start your day, think of something different to do within that day that you haven't done or haven't tried. Okay, and you'll be quite surprised that this day will work out better. Stay in control. And I want to say to you also is that be positive with your forthcoming, and also feel peace within your heart, because when you feel peace within your heart and you send out the love, which I'm pretty sure you do anyway, miracles can happen when you want to. Okay, that's what I want to say to you. I know it's very quick and short because I've been accused of waffling on and I talk a lot, and they are right. So I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card. And we got stand up for yourself. There you go. And your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Okay, that is your card there. Right, Miss Polly. Then we're going to go to Wendy after that. Sarah, if I remember rightly. Joanne, so Wendy, let's find Wendy. By the way, everybody, if you are looking for, Wendy is doing another pendulum course, and let me just get the link for you. No, that's not my website. There we go, that's my website. And I'm just get the link. So if you want to go along and join her pendulum, this is the link for the event. It's a full week course, so by all means go along, sign up, and if you are a VIP then you will get a discount. So there you go. See the things we do for the VIPs. Right, so there you go. So Wendy, this is for you. I just read your comment there. Glad you never swore, young lady. Right, Polly Wolly. Cycles. You know what I'm going to be saying to you. Everything has its right time. Honour the cycles of your body. Tune in to the moon's magic. blue moon. There we go. And butterflies, cycles. So what do I feel for that? Well, it's because Polly Harnett waffle, she does. I must apologise to Jane, actually, everybody, because when Polly and I do get together for the Sunday sofa, we are terrible. One thing that Jane is saying, and our dirty minds are just Polly's anyway, and we're in fits of laughter, and Jane, bless her heart, is trying to keep a straight face, keep giving readings, and we've got two little school kids, Polly and I, giggling away over the most silly things. So Jane, I apologise now, but I'm not going to stop. It's just too funny. But there you go. Yeah. Anyway, Polly, circles. Right. I think you already know this. I don't know why I'm going to tell you this, because you already know this. You keep going around in circles. You keep having these thoughts and you keep doing what you want to do, and then it doesn't work, and then you try again and it doesn't work, or whatever the case may be. But for me, what the card is trying to say to you, that, as I said, everything has its right time. You can plan, and sorry for the squeaking, by the way, this is my brand new chair, and I think I've tightened the bolts up too much because it's squeaking like, let's not go there. But anyway, what I want to say to you, everything has its time and everything has its place, okay? A situation around you will actually naturally come into fruition, okay? It will just naturally come your way when it's meant to be, without you pushing forward for anything or having your desires to go somewhere. It would just happen out of nowhere. It just click and it will work, okay? I also want to say to you, there's journeys, hence why I've seen the full moon, a new beginning, and especially with the butterflies here. I think there's a journey that you're coming. You are definitely traveling. I think I've said that to you before, so I'm repeating myself here. But it's going to be a contract of an opportunity. That's what I feel. There's a contract of opportunity coming your way. Read it. And you know me, I'm a stickler for reading contracts and terms and conditions and things. So if you can't be bothered, give it to me and I'll read it. But there is a contract that needs signing. Read it properly, but it's the start of a new journey. You're going to be at the right time, at the right place for something that's going to happen with a contract. Okay, take on this opportunity. I feel it's going to be good because it's going to break this cycle of this. You're doing the same thing, okay? And I also want to say to you that I know you connect to Mother Earth a lot. I know that because with the animals that you do in communications. But I think this is more of your health. I'm not a doctor. I do know a little bit going on. I want to say natural remedies, natural health will help you with certain situations. I know you're going through the thingy, the changes, the cycles, and that's what's going to help. I feel that you're falling out of sync, and because of that, the body's not getting back what it needs. You're doing too much for too many people because you want to be helpful. Yet again, like I said to Jane, you've got to start thinking about yourself. Push things away and say, no, if you want me, this is my fee now, or whatever the case may be. Respect me who I am, and not trying to convince me to do something otherwise. I know you're not like that, but sometimes you feel drained. You think enough is enough. Just have this time out for yourself. Not just say, I just want to go for a drink or a night off. I mean, just have a couple of days off, go to a spa, go meditation, do something, but break this cycle of routine for you. But live in the flow of life, because I know you like to live in the flow of life. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, this is Polly. Sorry, my fault, Wendy. Yeah, this is Polly. I did say Wendy, didn't I, originally? But no, I felt this was all what I just said was for Polly, not for Wendy. Sorry, Wendy. Yeah. Old age is getting to me now, you say. So anyway, that's what I needed to say for you, Polly. I don't know why I bounced from Wendy to Polly, but maybe it was obviously meant to be. Right, okay. Hi, Bernie. And the Empress card for you as well. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Okay, that is for you, Polly. Right, this next card is for Wendy. Sorry, Natalie, I see you there. Wendy. Let's get your name up so I can put that on screen. There we go. Yes, she said. Right, okay. Welcome, Bernie. If this is your first time. Right, Wendy, this is for you. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Okay, yeah, that's your pension fund being boosted by the government. Not really. I don't think you're ready for pension yet. You cheeky sod, Richard. But there you go. I'm having fun. Right, prosperity with you. Sorry, Wendy. I couldn't resist. Right, so prosperity. Now, that doesn't mean... I know what the card says about receiving money and some income. But sometimes prosperity, if we look at our finances, where we're going and what we do with them... Because, as an example, I was speaking to my niece some months ago. I might have even said this story on here before. We sat down and she said, look, I'm having a bit of a financial crisis. Can you help us out? And I said, well, I'm not going to loan you any money, but let's sit down together and we go through your finances. And it worked out she was paying like £60 a month to Sky. And then it was paying whatever the money was for Prime and for Netflix and for Disney Plus. And it's like, do you watch all these? Oh, well, the kids do sometimes. What are you using Sky for? Oh, well, the husband likes these sports. Well, okay, but do you need all the other channels? No, I watch most of my stuff on Prime or something. I said, well, if you take them away and then be more disciplined with your binge watching sort of thing, then you could probably save about £200 on that. And then she said, well, yeah, look at it. I said, okay, how about, what else do you spend money on? Well, once a week we have a takeaway. We get that delivered. That's about £30 for the family and I. I said, well, have you thought about that £30 could probably last you 3 or 4 days buying food and cook it yourself. Go with the family and make the food as a family and not just get a take. Oh, no, that's a luxury. We need a luxury in our lives. Okay. And so what else? Oh, well, we've put money in the kit for a tattoo. Well, how much is a tattoo? Well, it's about £200. Do you really need to have a tattoo? No, not really. I've just thought it'll look nice. I said, well, okay, then look at your finances. Look at what you're doing with this. And what I'm trying to say to you, Wendy, is that if we look at all our finances and what we're doing with our outcomings, we can actually save without going necessarily of just going mad. So when there's a crisis of finances, if we look within ourselves and what we're expending, maybe that's where the prosperity comes from, because we've looked into it and what we can save. Okay, so that could be that. Doesn't mean you win the lottery. If you do, don't forget to donate at least £1 million. There's lots of things that I want to do. So yeah, don't forget that. It'd be nice. But what I also want to say to you is can you just do me a small favor? Can you just let go of this worry that you have and this impatience that you have around you at this moment in time? Slow down a little bit, okay? Just imagine this money that's going to help you with living, not for luxury, but for living, helping you, okay? Because this is where it's coming in from, is to help you go over the situations that you're going through as well. Don't fear that's not necessary, okay? Because we do... don't think we can cut back anymore. Yeah, so obviously you've listened to what I've already said in a few moments ago. Cop out. So having this positive expectation, okay, around our lives and the prosperity that we believe in and the outcomes of what it's going to be. The prosperity could be your health, could be your love life. It could be you going forward. It could be your children. It could be your family. Whatever the case may be, it's not always about financial gain. It's there to help us, but it's also about how we feel within ourselves as well. I want to say the last thing, it is time for you to open up and receive spirit communication I think I've said this to you before differently. I think I mentioned it to you today actually after the show. Things are changing for you that way. Okay, I'm going to give you a Angel Wisdom card as well. Hi, Tina. And 7 of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or over-analysing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and addictions. Okay, those are your cards. I hope that helps in some way. Right, Joanne, I believe, was the next one. And who else did I say? I absolutely love the way he does that. Does what? Scary. Is Joanne still here? So hard sometimes to rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, do you know where that expression came from? It's all about the Bible that they were writing, and they were selling it, and those scriptures became the Bible. When someone was selling it for money, was it Peter or was it Paul? There you go. Joanne, receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you. Okay, that is your card for you. Quite simple. This is going to be a quickie because I think you already know I'm going to say. It's about unlocking your ability to receive more spiritual. Okay, I know you already meditate. I know we've had conversations before. I think there's a positiveness that you've been seeking and you've been asking, and I know you believe in the universe. I know that you believe that spirit help you, and so be it if that's what you believe in, and I wish you all the best. But there are many gifts coming your way. Are you ready to receive them? You've been asking, they're coming, so be ready. Okay. And when you look at the enchantress, let's call her, for example, okay, she's holding up this crystal sphere, okay, and just think about it's red, isn't it? Just think that be in your heart, okay. I feel what it's saying to you, you put your heart out for everybody, but you forget about you sometimes, okay. Let's be selfish sometimes and start thinking what your heart desires in your life. Let's start aiming for that, instead of aiming for this spiritual enlightenment. You've got to remember you're on the earth. You have to be a human, and living in the spirit world all the time doesn't help. You've got to live to reality to learn, otherwise you're going to miss so many opportunities that have been offered to you down here. Okay, right, there you go. Well, oh, Tarot Destroyer, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Exodus 22:18. Tarot Destroyer. Okay, here we go again. I think I've said this to you before. Right, so obviously you believe in the Lord, Jesus Christ. Okay, you believe in your religion, Christianity. For the bloody paedophiles. That's what they are. Murderers. You got to remember that Christianity started out as a cult. So it then became the main religion in Rome. So in my view, it's the world's biggest cult, who hide murderers, who hide paedophiles in their church, who kill people who don't believe in their faith, who rob people out of their money. And when you go to church for help, what do they say to you? I will send a prayer to you. In this world, in this life at this moment in time, everybody needs support. We need financial help. What do? They take your money to make other people feel wealthy. So don't come on this channel saying about a Tarot Destroyer. Look into your own faith that's been made up by men, okay, to have power over people. When you look at that, then open your heart to say, do you really believe in your faith? That has been an absolute mockery and a joke out of faith. That's what I want to say to you. Now go away, you silly little person. There you go. Got on my high horse for that, didn't I? Yeah. I'm just going to remove this idiot. Oh, they bug me, these people do. Come on here. Now, when you listen to this channel, any other spiritualist channel, not all of them, but most of them, they send out love and light, they support, they give. But when you go to a Christian church, they want your money. Our roof has fallen down. We need to get this repair. Well, you're a multi-billion-pound company. Can't you help yourself with that? No, but you've got to ask all the locals who are struggling for money. And when they need you, we give you a prayer. Oh, come on, get stuffed. They've probably paid thousands of pounds to help you, and then you just come along and just take. It makes me sick. Anyway, where was I? So, I went on one there, didn't I, eh? Went on well there. There you go. That message wasn't for Joanne, by the way. That was someone who was spamming on YouTube, if people didn't know that, by the way. Because we see all the comments. So some silly person who believed in a story tale that was taken from other religions and other stories over the years to make a book, to make millions and billions of pounds out of people. If it helps them with their religion, that's fine, but don't preach it to me, because I like facts. And when I read back on the factual information of how this Bible came to be, it's all about money and greed. There was no evidence of this so-called Jesus ever. Makes me sick. Anyway, Joanne. It says here, enjoying the fruits of your labours. Hard work has led to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. That is your card for you. All right. That is it for you, Joanne. How's my mini-me? Is he doing all right? Yep. Are you doing okay? Yeah, he's doing all right. Good. He's plodding along there, listening. Probably thinking, shut up, Richard. You know, so yeah. Who else have we said? Who did I say? Who else did I say? Natalie, I said, didn't I? She's laughing there with the green-eyed queen. Green-eyed queen. I'm a poet and I did not know it. Right, there we go. So, Natalie, for you, young lady, we've got expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. There you go. There's that card there. So, Natalie, shine, let it shine. You know, they asked me to join Take That once. I said no. That's not true. That's a lie. I just made it up. But it made me feel good. Would I want to be on Take That? No, not really. Too much hard work. I like the easy life, you know. Sweet dreams to you, Polly. See you soon. So expansion, okay. You are a very talented person. Okay, you have a great mind. But you hold yourself back, I want to say. Isn't it about time that all this knowledge that you have, your own beliefs, your own thoughts, you question so much what goes on in your mind. It could be spiritual, it could be philosophy, it could be ancient origins, or whatever the case may be. You have these thoughts that go around, this belief in yourself. Isn't it about time you started sharing that? Start having this confidence to get out there a bit more. Because I know sometimes it can be daunting when you start, even if it's just like a podcast and you just, no one sees you or whatever, and just hear your voice. Like I do. I never share my voice. I got my little mini-me and I talk. Oh, I can talk. But sometimes that I go serious when I need to be. I get very passionate when people come on the channel and start attacking SBTV. For all the work that I put into this for 3.5 years, there are certain individuals right now who are deframing my name and also deframing SBTV. And that's upsetting because it's not just me, it's all the people who come on this channel and work very hard for what they do. It's all the viewers who come in here and support it. And I know, Natalie, you do. You're here all the time supporting us. And I appreciate that. And it's disrespecting them as well, because these individuals, they lie. They twist things because they didn't do things right themselves. So they have to complain and moan about someone else. And the reason why I'm saying this to you, Natalie, is that sometimes we can't listen to these people. We just don't. We have to ignore them, let them get on with their lives. And I feel this is what I want to say to you, is this is the time now where whatever someone is saying to you or doing things to make you feel lower, it's for you to move on and say to these people, goodbye. You're not wanted. Because once you do this to yourself, then you will find you will be a better person. Okay, you will actually know where you want to go. And when you are finally ready to speak up, people are going to be shocked. Because you've had it boiling up and boiling up for so long, and this kettle does need to explode. Okay? So, if you want to take my advice, then take it. If you don't, it is your choice. There are changes around you. I've told you this before, and it's to do with work, and it's to do with I want to say a love life. It could be just an animal or a friendship, but there's something that you need to be looking into with that. Okay, good. You have been starting to do that. Good. I'm glad of that. The last thing I want to say to you, you came here for greatness. You came here to explore. You came here to understand and to grow yourself. And it's now time to show the world your magic. It's now time to say to people, I'm going to stand up. I am Natalie. How are you doing? This is what's going to go. This is what's going to happen. And you'll be surprised at the outcome. And it's time to expand. All right, I hope that helps in some way. I'm now going to give you an angel wisdom. And it says here, children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances, there you go, from your past, romance on it, how things used to be. And it is good to look about our past and look about how people made us happy and move forward with that. Okay, I hope that helps in some way. Tina, I've just read your comment. Absolutely, yeah. I haven't done, you probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm not doing anything about it. It's not interested. The truth is out there. That's all I'm saying. It's not twisted. The truth is there. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Terry. Lovely message for you today, Terry, from my lovely Wendy. Hope you enjoyed that. Bernie's still here. Bernie, let's go to you, because you've been here from the beginning of the show, listening to my waffling. Bernie. Hey, Kimone, how you doing? There you go. Your name's on the screen. It means you're having the reading. One last thing, Natalie. I want to say put pen to paper for some reason. Healer. Bernie, for you, healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. I don't know if you've been told that before. A healer doesn't mean just always hands-on. The healer could also mean that you're very good at listening. You're very good at giving advice. And you don't know what it is. You just got people sitting on a bus or friends ringing you up and just talking to you, and you just sit and you listen. If you don't do that, then I would say this is an ability that you can do. You can embrace and move forward with it. And I want to say to you, when you have a gift which has been given, because we all have this ability, you always have this gift. I believe, this is just me, when you grow up and you say, I want to be a Superman, or I want to be a fireman or police person, or I want to be a doctor or whatever. We always do that as we're kids. But I think at a certain time in our lives, we just get this feeling as to where we want to go and what we want to do. And we don't quite embrace it because we don't quite understand, because our mentality at that point is not there. Usually it comes around when, like, the puberty and stuff like that, when you're going through, when your hormones are changing. And I believe, for me, that spirit come in and say, look, this is a good time to inspire you to do something with your life if you want to do it. And sometimes we ignore it, and sometimes it just stays with us. And people just talk to us, people just listen to us. And I feel, Bernie, this is for you. You have this, I feel this unicorn is trying to sort of encourage you to trust yourself, trust your abilities, stay true to yourself, and you can make a difference in this world if you want to. It only takes one person to make a change, but you have to believe in the life and the situations that you're going with. It doesn't always mean that we have to fall in love, marry, have children, get a job, whatever. It's a typical Western civilized situation, and it's boring, to be honest with you. School doesn't. I worked in education, and it is boring. I think they really need to change all that. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. And for me, if you can live your life and move forward and be positive and make the changes and the outcomes that you want, then your heart will follow the passion that who you truly are. So, Kath, I've seen your messages. Reminded to give you a reading after Bernie. So this magical unicorn, I want to say to you, is saying to you, trust yourself, stay true to the love that you believe in. You don't always have to think, oh, is so-and-so going to marry me? So-and-so in love of me. That's not important. The love is in your heart. The family, your close friends, they're the important one. Sometimes you have to believe in yourself and move on. And when you believe in that, you have this natural healing ability to talk to people. And I don't know why I want to say this to you, but it's there if you want to take it. I'm going to stop there because I'm waffling and I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm going to stop it there. But I just want to say to you, believe in yourself, and whatever the situation is going on in your life right now, it is not important. Okay? Just be you, be what you want to do with your life, and don't worry about anybody else. It's your life, your choice. Okay? I hope that makes sense in some way. Oh, a card's flying out. We'll give you that one then. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. There you go. Possibly a move as well. There's a big house. A big move. Hey, Retro. Hope you're doing. Hope you're doing well. And Joyce Lynn's here as well. Retro is saying, no God goes to my local church. The poor and the vulnerable or disabled, no welcome there. There is evidence of that. I do feel love and care in this channel and the spiritual community. Thanks for giving me the hope and support. Absolutely. And I was reading an article a couple of months ago, and there was this wealthy woman in America who donated money to the local soup kitchen in the church. It was her who kept donating money. And the church turned around and said, we're running out of funds. We've got to close the kitchen. We can't afford it anymore. Bearing in mind, there's a church worth a lot of money. Go figure that. And so this woman donated $20,000. Said, I'm donating that to the church. Remember those words? I donated it to the church. She came back. The soup kitchen was closed. And she turned around and said, but I donated $20,000. Where did that go? That was for the people in the soup kitchen. And the priest, the minister, or whatever it was, said, no, you donated it to the church. We bought ourselves a brand new brass lectern. And she was absolutely horrified that it wasn't money being spent to those in need. It was being spent in a church that already was wealthy. And they didn't have no interest in helping other people. And you'll find that article probably online, because that's how I found it. I think I was reading MSN or something like that, and it was on there. And I was very disgusted, absolutely disgusted, that these so-called spiritual people, God-loving people, God loves you. But if you don't love you, you'll be going to, and if you're a bad person, you go to hell for eternity. But God loves you. Oh, okay. And if he doesn't love you, he's going to bring the plague down and kill millions of babies because they didn't believe in him. Unless you sacrifice a goat, and put blood on the door. So this plague will pass you by. Sacrificing the goat, one of God's animals. And God's children's, because if you don't believe in him, he's going to murder millions of babies. Moses, Exodus. Go figure that out. But he loves you. Yeah, that got a bit deep there, didn't it? So, who am I giving a reading for? Nada, I did say Nada, didn't I? Who else? Oh, Kath I said as well. So, Kath, let's pull you a quick one. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up with your life. Increase your energy levels. That's what that is. Okay. That is your card, Kath. So, passion. Yeah. Do you have a hobby? Are you enjoying doing this hobby? Does it bring you the satisfaction that it should be? Because when you have a passion, it will just grow and grow and grow. Okay, and you probably heard in my tone of voice tonight when somebody came on here and attacked the channel, and another individual out there is also spreading lies, and well, not lies, not telling the whole truth, I should say. And because I have the passion for SBTV, and trust me, I have spent thousands and thousands of pounds out of my own pocket to make this channel work. I've given hundreds of pounds to certain individuals to help them with their lives, and what they've like invited them to demonstration of mediumship, trance nights, days out sort of thing, all for free, but I still had to pay for it. I don't mind doing it because it's helping people, and that's what I believe in, is to help people. And this is why I set up SBTV. From day one I said it would be a non-profit, it will make no money. Any people that donate, that goes back into the channel. I spend most of my time, if I'm not working, building things for SBTV to improve it. Try and find new shows, new mediums, all for free. So when I come across, when I ask for people to share and I come across quite negative, see it from my point of view. I spend 3.5 years of my life having hardly any time off whatsoever, giving something back to everybody else. And all I ask is for people to share, like, follow, and make this channel something they can call home, a community. Because that's what I've been hoping it to achieve. And all we get is people to come on and just turn around and say, can I have a reading? Can I have a reading? And it's like, well, don't you want to say hello first? Say hi. You know, how are you? Get involved, have conversations. We're not like any other channel that would just sit there and say, here's a card, give me $5. Here's a card, do the stars. Here's a card, do a star. And then spend 20 minutes convincing you to spend money on cards, friendship, membership and whatever. And just give one reading in an hour. When you see these people do it, like James Higgins, keep away. They're frauds, they're fakes. People that come on this channel are vetted to the best we can do. And they've become a part of the SBTV family. So you might hear presenters say that because they mean it. They mean it because it's helped them with their lives, this community. And so when you hear me moaning like now, it's because the passion that I have. And I know I've gone off a bit here, Kath, but I hope what I'm trying to say to you is, hi Shally, is that when you have this passion, it builds up and builds up, and it's a beautiful thing. And with this card, I want to say to you, you have this passion, you have this love for life, for energy, for people. You want to do things, you always want to say yes to people because you enjoy it. Yes, you're tired, yes, you get annoyed, you get angry and whatever, because you see how difficult life is for some, and you just wish you could help these people. exactly the same as I see it. It's that passion, it's that love, and it hasn't gone unnoticed in the spirit. Spirit are aware of what you do, okay, and they try to help as much as they go in. And with that in mind, I feel there's traveling, and it's like a holiday, or there's traveling that you're going to relax, you're going to enjoy yourself. And when you feel that you need to give your passion, say no, enjoy this time. Take a stand in what you believe in. Don't be embarrassed from what you believe in. I don't think you do anyway. I think that you do so much caring. You care for people. You love with the passion that you do. Okay, I've just seen your comment. That you are a carer and you love it. Yeah, but there you go. But I just want to say thank you for what you do. Okay, my mother, she's in a very bad shape, and we have carers go around there, and they are amazing, amazing people, very passionate for what they do. And you do hear horror stories and some, but with my experience, I can't see that, because the love and the devotion they give my mother, they give her so much time and their energy, and they're always smiling, they're always friendly. And every time I go around and they're there, do you want a cup of tea? I can have, and they're doing the job what they love doing, and you can see the passion in their face. So thank you for what you do there, Kath. But finally, to give you your reading, I feel at this moment in time, and even though I've just said out about all the passion and everything, I feel that your energy levels are a bit low. Do a bit of meditation. Go and see a healer if you can. Go and see a reader to give you this chakra balancing, to give this back to you, to have. I think that's what's needed. Everything apart from that, the passion for life is all there. We all, as we get older, we start to fall apart. We get ill. Some people are lucky and they don't. Some people are not, and they go quite the opposite. Keep going. Start thinking about your health and where you're going and what you're eating and what you're drinking. And this will actually help you on your way. All right, that's what I want to say to you. But I'm going to pull you an angel wisdom card as well, if I can shuffle them. And the card I've got is, I think it's the Queen of Cups, I'm not sure. And it says, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. Exactly what I said. There you go. I hope that helps in some way. Oh. That's that one there, throw that one over there. Let's sip of water. Thank you, Tony. Hi, Tracy. Hope you're doing well. Right, who else did I say? I did say Tina, didn't I? So you have to remind me, folks. Right, I'll be going in a couple of minutes because it's nearly 10 o'clock. I've been on it for 2 hours, waffling away, talking rubbish. And I wonder how many people we've got sharing. And I bet you not one person has donated. Let's have a look. Told you. I was right. There we go. Not to worry. You're welcome, Kath. Support for you. Who is this one for? Tina. This one was for Tina. Thank you, Tina. There you go. So, support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. You notice there's been a theme tonight. Or was it just me? It's all about looking after you. About making sure that you're safe. You're going forward with your life. Maybe that's what it's all about tonight. Okay. Yes, you do, Tina. Thank you very much. You are a star. If you do want to date, and I'd say you don't have to. It just helps with paying for the server. We have our own dedicated server because we have a directory, we have an event page, we have a shopping basket, a magazine, which the lovely Joanne runs for us. So it's all these things that we do. We also have a phone that SBTV pays for because we go on location a lot. And my phone, my old phone, didn't like it at all. So we had to get a new phone, so which we now use for anybody to call. If anybody needs support or help or guidance, that phone is available. And it's all there. And I say we do all this for free. So there's the link I've just put on Facebook. So I hope that helps in some way. If you can, as I say, you do not have to. Okay. Anyway, Tina, for you, support. Um, just like everybody else I've been saying tonight, we got to look to ourselves, including myself. Um, we do feel tired. We just completely burn out with our lives. We just go think, oh no, I can't keep doing this. It's sort of as though you've been overwhelmed and overworked, and it feels as though you've just been trod upon and you just not even been looked at when you've been asked to do things. It's like, do this, that's your job, off you go, and that's it. And it's just like the batteries are not. You go to sleep, your batteries are not recharging. You just seem to be flowing with a situation right now, and your energy levels are just so low. And I don't want to be negative here, but this is what I feel with this card for you, is that you need to start looking at yourself. Like I said to nearly everybody here tonight, you don't have to do everything yourself. Ask people, Tina. They are there to support if you ask. Don't have this brave face of, yeah, I'm Tina, I'm all right, I can do it. When really in your heart, it's like, I can't keep doing this. I need support. Be brave enough to ask for help, okay? Because if you're working too hard, you're sacrificing the happiness in your life. There's happiness always around us. Every single time, every single turn, the one word, the YouTube clip, the film you might have on the shelf. If you're feeling low, don't put soppy music on. Put a comedy on. Have a laugh. And, watch Stir Crazy. I've watched Stir Crazy, the film with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, so many times, and it still makes me laugh. Love it. So have that thing. But if you can afford it and you need help, hire an assistant in your job, or ask if in a job you do and you need support, ask for an assistance, because it will help. Team members are not pulling their weight in the work situation, or family, friends, or whatever the case may be. There's a situation around you that people are not pulling their weight, and you're doubling up on the work that you do. Okay. So what I want to say to you, have a day off for yourself. Bernie, I'm not, I'm afraid. No, I only came on tonight because Jane, and that really needs to be looking into it. Speak to someone you trust, who you care for, and say, look, do you want a day off? How about going for a swim? How about going for a spa? Going for a massage? And just, even if it's for a weekend away, be a different Tina. I don't know if you're going to the spiritual weekend in October. If you are, be a different Tina. Okay, just spend that time with yourself, with people that you feel happy with, and allow this sensitive, this inspiring person to come out. And you will find a difference, that people will say, I like this Tina, because you're thinking about you now. You're thinking about what you want to do. Yeah, I know when I ask for help, everybody goes deaf. Absolutely. And my answer to that is, don't help them in the future. Just give an excuse. Sorry, can't do it. I'm really busy. Or give me a call in an hour. I'm on the phone on the other line to someone else. Do some little white lies. They'll start getting the hint that you don't want to support, you don't want to help, because you need to look after you. Okay? Just take a day of doing absolutely nothing, listening to music, don't put the telly on, just relax, watch SBTV in the evening, of course, and then that's it. Just have a lazy day. I sometimes sit here, when I start programming, I go into like a program like coding for websites and things. I don't have any music on, I completely zone out, and I just type away, and I go back to my phone, and I've had 12 missed calls, multiple text messages, and you know what? I never listened to or even heard the phone at all. I'm in my own zone, and I love that zone because it's my time. It's something that I enjoy doing. Okay, so you need to find something that you enjoy doing so you can zone out as well. Okay, I'm going to pull you a card, an Angel Wisdom card. Do what you love. There you go. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and excellent reputation. Okay, there you go. All right. Good. Good. Right, people. I think I've said everybody I was going to be doing a reading for. Sorry if I didn't. It is now 10 o'clock. I've been on here for over 2 hours. Hi, Carly. Sadly, young lady, just about to go because I've been here for 2 hours and not many shares. No one's donated. And demoralises me, see, Carly. That's what it is. So with that in mind, I'm only messing about, everybody. Have a great sleep when you all go. If you're staying up for another hour or so, then enjoy what you're doing. And don't forget, tomorrow at 8 p.m. we have the lovely Kelly and Stace here doing more live readings. Professional, not like me, bit flippant, have a good giggle, talk a load of rubbish. They're the professionals, they're the pros who's been doing it. Okay, you are very welcome, Tina. But one thing I will do, I always do it at the end of the show, I will shuffle the cards and pull everyone one card. And it will mean something to all of you. It always does. So what I'm going to say to you is pull this card, give it a good old shuffle, 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 shuffle. And when I give these last cards, it's usually something that means something to me as well. Not always, but most of the time it does. I just pulled out one of the cards I didn't like. The anger card. Didn't want that in there. Just in case I pulled it out. So, but the card that we got is magic. It's one of my favourite cards. And it says here, make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. I don't know if you can see, but you've got like little fairies around the unicorn. I love it. It's colourful, it's vibrant. And the unicorn is just sort of looking at me with these eyes and saying, you got it. You can do it. You know, and I feel, and that's to everybody. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in your abilities, and if you have that love in your heart, you can achieve this magic. If people don't believe in you, if they don't believe in the possibilities of happiness, that is their issue. It is not yours. So don't burden yourself trying to please other people when the only person you should be pleasing is you. Because you should feel happy no matter what's going on. If you're grieving, think about the happy times, not the loss of a physical being. Think about the spirit communication when they come through and say, I'm here, I made it, now I can keep an eye on you and make sure you're okay. And I'll do my utter best to say to you, I'm here, I'll always love you, I will support you. But you're on your own, because you have to make this life yours. But if you follow that love, then it will never go. When I think about my dad who's passed, I think about the happy times, the stories, the jokes, the conversations we had. And I was so glad that when I had my a birthday party, we had a camera out and I filmed him. And he's laughing, he's joking. And he came over to me and he told me he loved me and happy birthday. And that's a memory I'll always have until I go. But when I'm feeling low, and it happens a lot, I do get disheartened with the channel and people attacking and stuff. I just think about that happy memory. That no matter what anybody can say, no matter what anybody can do, all I have to do is send out the love. Because if I send out that love, I'm feeling good within myself. And it's those people who have to learn to understand that attacking, hurting other people, saying horrible things, at the end of the day, they're the ones who are going to suffer. Because all I'm doing is sending out that love. So my last thoughts to everybody here, believe in that magic, believe in those fairy tales, believe in yourself, love thyself, and you will go forward with your life, and that pathway will always open up with embracement of love for you. So with that, good night. Have a good day tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye for now.